All right, now here's what I really wanted to talk to you about. There is a spirit of monarchy in the Ford family, obviously, whereby Ford managers, this is called small dick syndrome, all right? Trump Trump has it too. This is why you see Trump causing so much problems with the NFL and having been instrumental in causing the COVID breakout in Lombardy, Italy. All right, call me crazy. My nickname's been Crazy Dave for a long time, but in the Ford family, you have management that absolutely is fixated on being superior. Okay? They don't care if they are out in front. Okay? They'd much prefer to be cowardly and lead from the shadows. Okay? Kind of like I'm in the shadows, right? And this is the light over here. Shadows, light. So you have managers that we're very familiar with now from the movie Ford versus Ferrari, where you saw the debacle that they created, um, taking the glory away from the driver and the Shelby team and putting it on the Ford family. Okay, you get this, right? You're starting to catch on. It's called small dick syndrome, where you have managers want to be monarch managers, but they don't have the guts to be a monarch. They rather prefer being in charge of people for the sake of glory. Now, hang with me. There's no more perfect place to do this than if your company owns an NFL sports team. You ready? Here you have little dickweeds, little bonehead boys that never played football, right? And they're engineering types. Now, I'm not picking on engineers, okay? I'm picking on people that have small dicks, all right, in management. But you have this phenomenon of people who, once they get in charge of a superior human being, for example, an athlete, they take full advantage of that and they make it a win lose situation so that they take pleasure in watching the Lions lose every week, where at their desk in their department they're winning. They're jealous of these athletes because they are paid a lot more. So they take it out on them, all right, by micromanaging exceptional human beings like Dan Campbell, all right. Now I'll tell you who can see through this but doesn't care, and you guys are all going to be angry with me, but I'll tell you who sees through this and doesn't care because they're now at the monarch level or they associate with the monarchs. Ready? Chris Spielman. Chris Spielman has the brains, the superior brains. He has the superior athletic ability and managerial understanding to put a stop to this horse shit. But I kind of think he likes his position. All right? Now I'm going to tell you that a lot of people believe, and I believe it too, that the Lions aren't going to win until the Ford family sells the Lions. I have to agree with that because I think the monarchy and the managerial bloodline in the Ford family is got a sickness that's just it's generational. So there's my psychoanalysts analytics of the Ford family's owning the Lions and why the Lions can't win. I'm watching them right now, and I see guys that are so micromanaged that they can't even think straight. When you're a professional athlete and you've made it to that level, you want to play football without thinking. But you have some little dickweed uh, who's not even a football player calling the shots to absolutely incredible athletes like they're on the Detroit Lions. Men who are got big full hearts and they're great guys, and yet they're working for complete assholes with no balls. Okay, they just like to they get off on being in charge of athletes. Hey, there's a touchdown. All right, now I'm going to tell you, Lions, the American people can see what's going on. And just like I was there at the game the other day, a couple weeks ago, when the 66-yard field goal was kicked, I was there. And more pathetic than that kick being allowed was the booing of the Ford family at halftime and the absolute celebration of Megatron. Megatron, we love you. Barry Sanders, Robert Porcher, all the greats in the history of the Lions. Hats off. Hats off. You guys spark the fuel that keep American blue-collar people excited through the week. We love watching football on the weekends. All right? So, yeah, I can read and psychoanalyze the Lions. All right? I've also been a captain on a football team when I was in high school, and I led my team in Farwell with 17 sacks, which never made the stats because there were some asshole statisticians. But I counted my stats, and you ask my friends, I'm a very honest man. 17 sacks, not unassisted, but 17 total sacks in the year, my senior year. I know football. I'm an ex-Navy diver, so I'm a Type A, and I know people, and I can also read managers, and I can read leaders. And Ford management, small dick syndrome. And I'm going to tell you right now, Chris Spielman, you better stand up and take charge of that team. My video is going to be listened to by the Lions. And the Lions are going to play with heart. And they're going to say, F that Ford management bullshit. And we're down with Dan Campbell. We're down with Dan Campbell and Lions being led by football players. Goff is an exceptional quarterback. We have exceptional athletes, and it's time to play and win some games. You guys play football. Don't worry about those idiots. Disobey them. Watch Ford versus Ferrari and go out there and win.